And the Maxwell Seventh-day Adventist Church will remain closed until the feuding parties resolve outstanding issues, according to Nairobi County Commissioner Flora Mworoa. Well, Mworoa further revealing that the government attempts to mediate between the warring factions were futile, hence the decision to deploy armed police to restore calm after last week's chaotic scenes. As Chemutai Goin reports, the service was later held at St. George's Girls Secondary School.
Don't take any photo. Why are you taking my photo?
She's among hundreds of worshippers who were turned away from the gates leading to the SDA Maxwell Church in Nairobi after leadership wrangles that began late last year intensified.
If you want to talk to anybody, talk to this gentleman here, not that one.
He's not a church member. Masara is not a church member.
While the scenes that played out outside the church, worshippers usually seen to be meek, especially on Sabbath day, having put on a different robe, now turning against each other, hurling insults. The worshippers came in early for the 9 a.m. service, only to be met by armed police officers who had been deployed. The gates chained shut, signifying that no one was welcome to the church, at least this Saturday. Now, Nairobi County Commissioner Flora Mworoa says this will be the status quo.
Henceforth, that church will remain closed until such a time when all the problems that have been identified in that church are resolved and the leadership is able to agree on the way forward.
It really pains me because they won't let us worship, and this is our Sabbath day.
The wrangles say to have emerged from a disputed election, a faction disgruntled by the outcome resolving to register a splinter unit, with claims that ethnic divisions have added fuel to the fire.
We've had long hours of trying to reconcile the warring parties in the church, but we've been unsuccessful.
Our constitution is under trial because we believe that we have freedom of association and worship. It's religious liberty, a test.
I want you to please walk across here to St. George's Secondary School. The place is set up. Worship is already going on there.
Last evening, a letter by Central Kenya Conference President Pastor John Kiragongonyi was circulated expelling 15 members accused of allegedly fueling divisions.
The entire membership is willing and ready to sit down and dialogue. But there are people who are not willing to give that dialogue chance.
According to insiders, those elected enjoy a myriad of allowances, even as the top leadership attempts to restore calm in the church. Congregants remain unsure of where their next service will be held. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.